Today on Riffs, Beards, and Gear, we check out the mighty Epiphone Prophecy. Back a few months ago when I was over at Sweetwater with Uncle Ben Eller, we chose the Epiphone Les Paul Prophecy as the best bang for your buck gigging tool. And the reason why we chose that guitar is because it had just a bunch of features and amenities and a feel that we just both really enjoyed. Well, fast forward to, I think a month or two ago, and I had another Epiphone Les Paul Prophecy with the Matt Heafy Fishman Fluence pickups, and I unfortunately had to send that guitar back to Fishman. I didn't really have a chance to do a standalone video. So I asked my friends over at Sweetwater if they could send me another Epiphone Les Paul Prophecy for me to actually make a proper video of. And before we go any further, this video is absolutely sponsored by my friends over at Sweetwater. If you are in the market for any Epiphone or any guitar for that matter, head on over to sweetwater.com using my affiliate link down below in the description if you would like to support this channel, but all thoughts and opinions are mine. For a little while now, Epiphone has been killing it with A, their quality control, but B, the features and amenities that they are putting into their guitars. For a long time, I think they were under the shadow of Gibson. However, they have been absolutely knocking it out of the park, and I am just loving everything that Epiphone is doing. Namely, the more classically styled headstock, for one. On the Prophecy, we have the locking Grover Rotomatic tuners. We have a cutaway heel at the neck joint, which is very nice and much less bulky than a traditional Les Paul. And it also has Fishman Fluence pickups, which you guys know I'm a huge fan of. They sound good. Now, the guitar I am holding today is an Olive Tiger aged gloss finish, which I am just absolutely in love with. This is honestly one of my favorite finishes I have ever seen on a Les Paul. I just love the aesthetic. It's dark, but it's not too flashy, but it's flashy enough, if you know what I mean. Overall weight with the mahogany body is just over 8 pounds, which I would always prefer heavier with Les Paul, but I will take 8 pounds. Anything lighter than that feels kind of weird for me for a Les Paul. All 4 knobs are push-pull knobs. We have 3 voicings for these Fishman Fluence. We have modern, vintage path, and then single coil if we pull the volume pots. Now, the tone pots is still a high tilt frequency, which kind of rounds off the top end. And then we have voice 2. Switching back and forth. So yeah, very full featured. Let's do a playthrough. So when you put all of these things together, this guitar costs $899, which is an incredible deal in my opinion, considering the fact that just a set of Fishman Fluence pickups will run you about $300. So if you take those out of the equation, you're looking at a $500 guitar. Locking tuners, I mean, just an incredible looking finish, a solidly built guitar. Epiphone is killing it. The Prophecy series is amazing. Whenever I see anything from the Prophecy series, I think of the original incarnation of the Prophecy series back in the 90s, but this is a whole new level, and Epiphone is just absolutely crushing it with everything they're doing right now, and the Epiphone Les Paul Prophecy is no exception. I will link down below in the description if you'd like to know more about all things Epiphone and Epiphone Les Paul Prophecies, and with that, you've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.